Hey guys, it's Emery here again from PDMG. I'm going to be going over another content piece that we made for you guys about Amazon A+. So we're going to be talking about what does A+ content do for your business, guidelines, restrictions, best practices, modules, all these things. So let's just start with what is A+ content. A+ content is Amazon's way of letting you enhance your product descriptions and page details with enhanced images, informative copy, comparison charts, and more. And these features really allow you to showcase your brand and better convey the value of your products. This helps customers make informed buying decisions and gives them a more memorable shopping experience. Okay, so now that we kind of reviewed what A+ content is, let's look at what it can do for your business and for your customers. So, like we talked about above, it helps improve the shopping experience with attractive visuals and detailed copy. It helps customers establish a connection with a brand by highlighting brand values, history, what makes products unique, things like that. So just really showcasing your brand in the best way possible. Can also educate the customer by showing exactly what the product does. And this is great because this can increase the likelihood that shoppers will make the right purchase and then reduce your return rate. Okay, so while you have a good amount of creative freedom on what you can do with the A+ content, there are definitely still some rules that Amazon has regarding what type of content is allowed, what you can do, what you cannot do. So we're going to look at that. For visual content, Amazon might reject images that are blurry, low quality, or if they have a watermark. Any text that's embedded in an image needs to be really readable. Lifestyle images must show the product in use. That's super important, unless it's a brand image that helps tell the brand story. Okay, so let's look at what is not allowed. So mentions of seller authorizations. Saying something like, shop with us for authentic products. That's not something you can say. Warranties, satisfaction guarantees, any reference to something off Amazon or return, not allowed. Any terminology around like a promotion, so cheap, free, things like that. Shipping details, that's not something you can include in A+ content. No copyright or trademark or registered symbols. You can't use boastful language, saying something like, hey, we're the best product on the market. You can't use time-sensitive language, so you can't say anything like, oh, this is on sale for a limited time, so you should buy it. That's not allowed. Don't discuss product awards without any sort of reference or disclaimer. Don't include links or any language that attempts to direct the shopper off the Amazon site. So you can't send people to your Instagram or your website or places like that. You also cannot use specific text like a string of all caps or punctuation errors. Also, Amazon makes an effort to block unverified claims, such as claims about like a drug benefit. So you just want to keep an eye out for that. Okay, so some tips and best practices. Let's look at these. So just make sure that your copy is easy to read and absorb. Include a nice variety of product images. Incorporate the most searched category keywords in your copy. That's super important. Emphasize your product's unique selling points and pair your really great text with your really great images. This is another really good one. Be consistent in your design and your copy. Your A+ content is an extension of your brand, so it should very closely adhere to your style and your guidelines of your overall brand. Make use of banners, comparison charts, look at what your competitors are doing, and then just always proofread and review everything because Amazon has an approval process that can take up to 7 business days. Okay, so let's look at this sample of some good A+ content and then this sample of some bad A+ content, and you can kind of see the difference here. I think it's pretty obvious. This one has some nice colors, banners, different sections, borders, all the different descriptions, whereas this you can see here on the right-hand side is just kind of the logo and some like text beside a picture. Whereas this is on the left is really beautifully formatted. There's way more information, and it just is kind of presented in a nice way that flows, and you can kind of read from section to section with ease. Okay, so let's scroll on down here. Let's look at modules for setting up your A+ content. So if you scroll really quickly back up here, these are modules all put together, but we're going to break down what the different ones are, so you can see kind of what the building blocks are of your A+ content. And these are sections where your images and text will reside. So there are 17 different modules available. You can use any combination that you want of all of these different modules. You can mix and match. You can use the same ones. So it just kind of depends on your brand and what you want to showcase. So you can do a standard company logo here, just super simple, 4 images and texts. You can do a standard image with like a dark text overlay, a header with text. You can do something that's just a basic description with no image. There's a module for a standard single image with a sidebar you can see over here. There's one that's about technical specifications, which is kind of interesting. There's another one for 3 images in text. So if you had 3 different images that you wanted to kind of put side by side and describe them below, that would be perfect. A comparison chart, an option for 4 images with text, an option for just a standard image with a light text overlay. There's another module where you can do multiple images with text. Another module where you can do a single image and do different highlights. That's kind of cool. Another module where you can do standard single image with specs. Then this is just a standard right side image. Down here, you can see a standard left image, and then just right here in the middle is just standard text with no image. Okay, so I think that about covers it on A+ content. If you all have any questions, please let us know. I will include some links down below as usual to take you to our LinkedIn and our website, and be sure to just check all those out. Thanks so much.